Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to work we go, with a shovel and a pick and a drip feed. Hi guys, didn't see you there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Humpday Helper. Look, I hope you guys are well. I know the energy out there is pretty mediocre at the moment. If you're not aware of what I do on a Wednesday night, this isn't specifically psychic, it's more about one person talking to another with coping mechanisms for whatever the situation may be. I'm kind of like the voice of the universe. I pull a card asking what the universe wants us to know about or talk about this week, and we go from there. So, without further ado, what does the universe want us to talk about? Okay, and we are talking about travel. Okay, we've got the travel card. Okay, so this is movement, this is plans, this is actually really good. Look, if you are planning a trip right now, go for it. This card isn't just talking about travel, going on a holiday or something. It is also about the dream of traveling the world and our dreams of traveling the country and our dreams of just going on a holiday. Right now, everybody feels so confined. Everybody wants to go on a holiday, but I can't because of this, that, and the other. We make up a ton of reasons why we can't. This isn't saying drop everything and go on a trip right this second. If you can, if you're in that position, go for it. But this is more about have plans in place for the future. Have your dreams on a piece of paper with a budget, working out how to achieve these. Normally when it comes to travel, yeah, some people dream of traveling the whole world. I particularly am not big on traveling. No, I'm not afraid of flights or boats or anything like that. It's just that I personally don't have the desire to travel. Yeah, I'd love to go to America or an island. But a lot of people do have that desire. So coming away from travel as in holidays and like the big scheme, coming back to the little things like taking a break and going away for the weekend at one of those resorts where you get massages all weekend, or just going away fishing, or just going away with the family, going to see a family member. All of these things we build up in our mind like, oh no, I don't have the time, I'm going through this, they're going through that, and there's the money, and then there's COVID, and there's this. Look, calm down, okay? I feel the same way. So again, it's practice what you preach. This isn't talking about make your plans and do them right now. It's talking about plan for the future, plan a holiday, plan an escape. A lot of people don't actually travel. A lot of people don't take holidays as such. Holidays result in just time off work and you bum around the house, which again is what I do. But again, there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes when all you do is work your ass off to pay bills, to put up at that crappy job, and to deal with the family, and to deal with the friends, and to deal with all the other things, sometimes you literally need an escape. Sometimes just getting away for the weekend opens up your mind, opens up your world to possibilities, especially if you're not one to travel or go on holidays. There's nothing wrong with going away to like the Blue Mountains, for instance, and getting a nice little cottage hotel there and going to see the Three Sisters and exploring up there for a day or so. It actually is another way of escaping, literally, your problems and situations for a day or so, maybe a week, whatever you can juggle. But it's kind of like, this isn't so much about escaping problems. This is about following your heart, following your dreams. If there is somewhere that you want to travel, don't turn around and go, nah, I can't do that. I'm never going to, I want to travel to America. It's never going to happen. Don't put that negative wall out there, because again, the energy has to get through that. Plus, you're actually telling yourself that it's never going to happen. So you're believing it more and more when you say it. You need to get into the headspace of like, you know what? I do want to travel to America. I can't see it happening right now, but that doesn't mean it's never going to happen. You could win the lotto tomorrow. Somebody wins every week. Why can't it be you? Unless you don't play like me. But you get what I'm saying. So look, at the end of the day, you need to have your hopes. You need to have your dreams. You need to bring them to life. Okay, it's one thing to have them in the head that, yeah, one day I'll travel, but actually bring them to life. Why can't you work out a budget where you put even $1 a week away. You know, obviously that'll take forever, but still, you're putting something away towards your holiday. Why don't you plan, okay, 12 months. I've got 12 months to organize a holiday to go away to America for a week. Like, it's doable. Don't put it in your head that it's not, because anything is possible. Okay, you could actually win a trip. Somebody else could be going over there and pay for your ticket. Look, even going away for the weekend, yeah, it's expensive, and we think about it, and it's like, oh, that's a waste of money. I could have used that money to do A, B, C, and D. Great. A, B, and C, and D is going to get done at some point, but sometimes we need that holiday away, that freedom, that travel, that experience to live our life. Okay, look, it's great to be practical and pay your bills and go to work and do all that great stuff. But if you're not doing anything for yourself outside of that, then you're not really living, you're just existing. And that's the problem with a lot of people. We feel like we just exist, we're not living life. And talking about this, one of the smallest things that I tell every single person that I speak to that's in this situation, every time you get paid from work or every time you get some money, do something nice for yourself. Buy yourself something. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be big, but it's like, you know, go and buy a pizza for yourself, or go and buy a little piece of jewelry, or a new pair of shoes, or something. You've got to be able to spend some money on yourself. Otherwise, you are literally just working to pay bills. And that's honestly how you'll feel on the inside. Yeah, there's good things, there's family, there's friends, and there's outings and all of this. But at the end of the day, that's how most people feel, that they're just existing to pay bills. And that's kind of the way society is set up. So we need to break out of that in the sense of shake things up a bit, shake yourself up a bit by going away. Look, this could be something like go skydiving. Just do something random for yourself outside of your comfort zone to allow you a little bit of escape. Because doing this, you'll get personal power. You'll be like, I can't believe I did that. Whether it be jump out of a plane or go on a holiday and come back, like, that was really good. I feel so much better. I'm going to do that again. And then you start working towards that holiday or that purpose or whatever it is again, and you start accumulating power. And life becomes easier to deal with. The whole, yeah, I've got to go to work to pay bills and all of that, but, you know, that's what's going to pay for my holiday as well. Like, you start to branch out on what your drive in life actually is, okay? So to bring it back, this card this week, the universe is talking about make some plans. Whether it be to be travel, this could be to do with Christmas coming up. But make some plans for yourself to do something for yourself. Whether it be go on a little holiday, go and get a massage, whatever. We are talking about the bigger things today. In general, getting a massage, yeah, get one every fortnight, once a month, whatever. Treat yourself, you need to. But this is actually talking about something bigger, like have a big plan here. And this plan doesn't have to be achievable in the next 6 months or the next 12 months or the next 24 months. You can have a 5-year plan to have a holiday to Timbuktu, travel the world, go backpacking. You know, I've got clients all over the world, and some of the stories of where they go and what they do is just mind-blowing. And I'm like, I have no real interest in traveling. However, when you put that in front of me, I'm like, that's so cool. I would love to do half that stuff. Half that stuff, because, you know, everybody's different. So this is really talking about making plans for yourself to you know, this could be talking about getting a new car. Maybe you want a new car. Start putting money aside and start like, okay, in 5 years I'm gonna have a new car. Yeah, 5 years is so far away. It's like, oh, what's the point? I'll spend the money before then. But it's like, yeah, 5 years is a long time away. But if you start now, that 5 years will come along. It'll be before that you have the money for the car. But if you don't, if you're like, nah, screw it, 5 years from now, you'll be like, oh my God, that time just flew by. If I had to put money away, I'd have a car now. You know, it's that kind of thinking. You've got to overcome that. So I'm not necessarily saying that you need to start budgeting and putting that, yeah, that'd be great. But put down an idea of, yeah, I would like to go to America. Well, where in America do you want to go? What do you want to do? How long do you want to stay? Do you want to stay in the same spot, or do you want to travel across? Work out the details so it's more realistic in your mind, and realize that there really isn't a reason why you can't travel. It's like, oh, I'd never get the time off work. Well, yeah, you can. We all can. You hear it all the time. People going on holidays for 4 weeks across America. You will be able to work that out, especially if you give them 2 years notice. The kids are going to be older. They can come. Maybe the grandparents can watch them, or somebody else can watch them. There's always a reason why not to do it. But with all of those reasons, there's always a way out of those problems. Okay, so this is kind of wake up and realize that you have dreams, and there's no reason in the world why you can't achieve most dreams. Like, I have a dream of being with Channing Tatum. I really doubt that's ever going to happen, but I'm not saying no. Who knows? I could just randomly rock up in LA, and so could he, and Bob's your uncle. My uncle's name was Bob, actually. So yeah, look, this is have dreams, have them as reality, not as a fantasy. Put them down on paper, work it out. Legitimately work out how much it'd cost. Because a lot of times they're like, oh no, I'd need 10 grand to go on a holiday like that. But when you actually look into it, with all the deals and all the discounts all over the place, it could actually only cost you 5 grand. Might not be as much as you expect. Actually look into it, and the more you do, the more realistic it becomes. Okay? So, guys, I really hope that helped. I'm going to leave it there. I said on Sunday night that I was going to put up an art video on Friday. The Happy Fun Art Time! Yay! Just to let loose a little bit, I'm going to introduce you guys to polymer clay and resin to begin with, which are 2 cheap, easy, crafty things to do. To keep yourselves busy and take your mind off things, and to create some beautiful things. And you don't need to be creative, even though everybody is. And you don't need to be artistic. I'm not artistic. I can do all of this stuff, but doesn't mean that, I'm an artist. I'm an art and crafter. The whole point is to take your mind off crap and give yourself a little escape, like we were talking about tonight. So, I hope you tune in on Friday. Otherwise, I will see you on Sunday with the free triple deck readings. I really hope this helped. And if it did, you can go into the playlist on YouTube and see the previous Hump Day videos. And I hope they help. Okay? Stay safe, stay good, stay blessed, guys.